Magnetization and magnetic intensity. First, let us discuss what is magnetization. Magnetization of a sample is equal to its net magnetic moment per unit volume. So mathematically you can define magnetization M is equal to the net magnetic moment divided by volume. We know that a circulating electron in an atom has a magnetic moment. In a bulk material, these magnetic moments add up vectorially to give a non-zero net magnetic moment M net. The unit of magnetic moment is ampere into meter square because we define magnetic moment mu is equal to the product of current and area. So the unit of magnetization is the unit of magnetic moment is ampere meter square. So the unit of magnetization M is equal to ampere meter square divided by meter cube. So ampere by meter or ampere meter inverse. So dimension of magnetization is ampere length inverse. Now let us discuss what is magnetic intensity H. Consider a long hollow solenoid carrying current I. Let the number of turns per unit length of the solenoid is equal to N. The magnetic field in the interior of the hollow solenoid B0 is given by mu0 N into I. If the interior of the solenoid is filled with a material with non-zero magnetization, then the magnetic field in the interior of the solenoid will be B, that is equal to B0 plus Bm, where Bm is called magnetic field by the core material. In the absence of the core material, the magnetic field is B0, and in the presence of the core material, the magnetic field is Bm. So the total magnetic field is B is equal to B0 plus Bm. Since the magnetic field of the core material is proportional to the magnetization, so Bm proportional to M, or Bm is equal to mu0 into M. Here mu0 is a constant called permeability of vacuum. From equation 2, we have B0 is equal to B minus Bm. Dividing mu0 on both the sides, in the left hand side we have B0 by mu0, that will be equal to B by mu0 minus Bm by mu0. From equation 3, Bm by mu0 is M, that is the magnetization of the material. So H will be equal to, we take B0 by mu0 as H. So B0 by mu0 is equal to H B by mu0 minus M. Here H equal to B0 by mu0 is called magnetic intensity. So we define a new term H called magnetic intensity. Magnetic intensity is a vector field in which we have eliminated the magnetization vector, and mathematically it is defined as H is equal to B0 divided by mu0. Magnetic intensity H has the same dimension as magnetization. Remember, magnetic intensity H has the same dimension as magnetization, that is ampere length inverse, and same unit as magnetization, that is ampere per meter. Now from equation 2 we have B equal to B0 plus Bm. Instead of B0 if you substitute mu0 H, and instead of Bm if you substitute mu0 M, then you can write B is equal to mu 0 into H plus M. Now let us define what is magnetic susceptibility. Magnetic susceptibility Chi, it is represented by Chi. The total magnetic field inside a solenoid is due to two factors. Number one, magnetic field due to the current in the solenoid, which is generally represented by H, and the magnetic field due to the nature of the magnetic material, which is written generally denoted by M, that is the magnetization. The nature of the material, that is how a magnetic material responds to an external magnetic field, differs from material to material. That is why the magnetization is proportional to the magnetic intensity of a magnetic intensity, that is M proportional to H. So M is equal to a constant Chi into H, where Chi is a constant dimensionless quantity called susceptibility. Susceptibility is a measure of how a magnetic material responds to an external field. For paramagnetic material, Chi is small and positive. For diamagnetic materials, Chi is small and negative. Now let us discuss what is magnetic permeability. From equation 6 we have B equal to mu 0 into H plus M, or B is equal to mu 0 into H plus Chi H, because M is equal to Chi H, or B equal to mu 0 into 1 plus Chi into H. If you take common H, then in the bracket you will get 1 plus Chi, and B will be equal to mu 0 into mu r into H. Here mu r is replaced by 1 plus Chi. Here mu r, that is equal to 1 plus Chi, is a dimensionless quantity called the relative magnetic permeability of the substance. Mu r is equal to 1 plus Chi. It is called relative magnetic permeability of the substance. So B is equal to mu 0 into mu r into H, or B is equal to mu into H, where mu is equal to mu 0 into mu r, that is called the magnetic permeability of the substance. So mu will be equal to mu 0 into mu r, that is equal to mu 0 into 1 plus Chi. Remember, the relative magnetic permeability of a substance is analog to the dielectric constant in electrostatics. Magnetic permeability mu, magnetic permeability mu has same unit and dimension as mu 0, that is the permeability of vacuum, which is a constant, that is mu 0 is equal to 4 pi into 10 to the minus 7 Newton per ampere square. Note that the three quantities mu 0 and Chi are interrelated. Only one of them is independent. Given one, the other two may be easily determined. That is, if Chi value is given, then you can calculate mu r. And if mu r is, you can find out mu r, then you can also find out mu by multiplying it with mu 0. Let us work out a problem. A solenoid has a core of a material with relative permeability 400. The windings of the solenoid are insulated from the core and carry a current of 2 ampere. If the number of turns is 1000 per meter, calculate H, M, B and the magnetizing current Im. First let us calculate H. We know magnetic intensity H is equal to N into I. Number of turns is given 1000 and current is given 2 ampere. So if you multiply N with I, you will get 2 into 10 to the power 3 ampere per meter. Next we calculate B. The total magnetic field B will be equal to mu r into mu 0 into H. Mu r, it is given 400, relative permeability is given 400, and we know mu 0 is 4 pi into 10 to the power minus 7 Newton per ampere square, and H value I have calculated, that is 2 into 10 to the power 3 ampere per meter. So the total magnetic field B will be equal to 1 Tesla. Now let us calculate the magnetization. Magnetization can be written in the form of mu r minus 1 into H, because M is equal to B minus mu 0 H divided by mu 0. This equation we have discussed in equation 6. In equation 6 we have B equal to mu 0 into H plus M. So M will be equal to B minus mu 0 H divided by mu 0. So if you substitute B equal to mu r mu 0 into H here, then you will get M is equal to mu r minus 1 into H, and mu r is given 400. So 400 minus 1, and H value I have found out 2 into 10 to the power 3. So if you calculate M, it will be equal to 8 into 10 to the power 5 ampere per meter. Now let us calculate the magnetizing current. Magnetizing current is the additional current when there is absence of the core. We know B is equal to mu 0 into N into I, but here the total current is equal to I plus Im. That is the current in the presence of core, and that is I, and the current in the absence of core, that is Im. So B will be equal to mu 0 into N into I plus Im. And we have calculated the value of B, that is equal to 1 Tesla. Mu 0 value is equal to 4 pi into 10 to the power minus 7. Number of turns is 1000. I equal to 2 ampere. So you can calculate Im, that is equal to 794 ampere.